after they got only into the 40s in their opening match, but they were unable to do so, and they lost their opening fixture. And so they'll Python from the far end, and the ball is down the leg side, called wide, so 4 runs will be 4 wide is bowled, so the score 1. Ball is driven over, clear the, it will go beyond the boundary, and it does so now, and that was effortlessly played. A ball, and he came onto the front foot and down to the boundary for 4.
Played that shot, he got to the pit, knew where he wanted to play. The timing was impeccable. Played the shot, I thought. Gave up the chase very.
Just pulled away down to over. It was a loose about leg stump. The season down to the back. So we had a wide, and then a 6 for 1 in over number.
And so far,
there is a ball which is got only one as a man from the short score goes first.
So far, only 4 deliveries in the over.
Look, going forward was but not being able to beat the field. 37 for 1. This is over number 3 in progress. Mentor hits it high in the air. The long off field is coming around. Will he get there? He gets there, and the ball went very, very high in the air. Kerry Mentor almost in desperate because the score rapid pace really, and he close enough. It's kite in the air. Off position for 2, and the scoring rate hefty. Well,
I didn't really. You had already scored what 13 runs in the over. He just lifted his. Usually, when batsmen the edge of the bat, but I think it was more a fault of him positioning himself properly to play that shot.
Yes, and it was so the action, and the ball is driven hard, a square drive by the right. Dover, he's on 28, the score 30. Coffee, correction, it is Watley. I think it's Michael Harilal, could be Michael Harilal. Will be him, yes, with 8 on left arm. The ball is hit down to the mid-on position. Mentor on strike. So it's a ball which is a cover position, goes on the bounce to the fielder coming off. And only one had Kerry Mentor.
But I must say that experienced batsman looks to be
Is he swinging at this ball? Is now on to 28. Yes, I had it. And Al undriven by towards the long on position, and you got to sing to 43, and we have in excess of 10 Brober Saints Pythons against combined schools. Jennings won that match by that we saw All Saints Pythons going on the black. Both of them will be looking in this match, which has been reduced to 8 overs.
I would say though that was 4 runs conceded. Dover with quite a bit of shot gain, earned himself quality, or I should say quantity for the quality.
Game as well. He had 2 overs for 4 runs. Well, T10 cricket. A dismissal. Kerry Mentor has been dismissed. He was trying to flick the ball into the onside. He got the leading edge and the ball skied towards the mid-wicket area. So Kerry Mentor has been dismissed. He has been dismissed of the bowling of
Ephraim
Pollard, and he has gone for 7, and the score is now 43 for 2 at the start of the 5th over.
Yes, I'm not surprised that Mentor has been dismissed. You could see him trying to pass the blame onto his bat, but I thought that it was more his technique tonight and his approach to the batting for the short period of time that he was out there that got him into trouble. And certainly he should have been out earlier in the innings, but than he expected, and the ball came off the lead catch.
Yes, the ball up. And it took the new Joseph has come in to try and continue the fight here. So here's Pollard, and Joseph is defending, coming right across. Not looking for a single either. The bat, and the ball going back to the bowler. Ephraim Pollard walks back to the top. Playing for combined schools, insurance. And this is driven hard into the offside, away towards the long off position. There is and he bowls to Dover, and Dover is trying to turn in a little bit too early, and the ball going along the pitch. Pollard. So that has been a very, very good over for the early onslaught.
From the first three?
This ball is played defensively by Michael Dover and Pollard. There's something there.
Varying his pace, varying his length, and looking maybe for the drive, but realized that and he just adjusted himself.
And gets it away down towards the in front of the wicket. Area. Pondering, wondering how to handle and negotiate him during that over, and by Pollard. So we should be seeing some fireworks in the last 3 overs as All Saints Pythons try in this truncated affair.
Yes, I certainly think that was to mix up his deliveries. Sometimes he can go off form that cause the batsmen to think before playing their shots.
The ball is rushing away from the backward point fielder. He gets it outside the circle. 30 Michael Dover, 40 at the start of the game, reduced from 10 overs due to rain. In the first match he had 2 overs. Only one. And only 2 overs to come after this.
Yes, they will be looking to get bonus.
Into the onside this time. Fielder sprint off the long on boundary. Ball that over ball from the, and it's only a single fielder running around from the point area to retrieve the ball. One more to the score. Larry Joseph is on to 3. 31 is Michael Dover. He's on strike. 49 for 2, and they'll be hoping that Dover will get a lot of the strikes since he has been there for some time. But in over 2, he hasn't really been getting the ball away. He gets a full. It will be fielded by the change their minds, because in grip of the ball, ability of the 50 comes up.
Yes, he should have, but you could see that he was off.
Outside the line of the off-stop, and Harry Lal has done well again for the second successive match. He has really quiet. 2 overs for 4 runs in the first. 2 overs, and our scorer will tell us very quickly how many runs came in. Quite commendable.
That's excellent bowling, actually. Not commendable alone, but excellent bowling. And for a youngster, that
to come, 6 overs gone, and it will be Continue.
Yes, I'm not surprised that he'll be continuing because he and the two most impressive bowlers on show.
Right arm medium. Hammers this away. It has gone. I think from the umpire now signals. We've had several of them. Kayla Joseph. The competition, Candice Butler, Kayla Joseph, and of course Melissa Laurie. Almost said Seaforth. This ball is outside the line. I think it was outside the line of the leg stump, but what happened? Called a wide.
It's a good comeback delivery, I think. It was a slow delivery. Dover again was trying to corner wide wicket region and missed completely. I think it was definitely a good to feast that the batsman may be looking for.
This way to bowl to Dover, and Dover is ball is caught. Yes, it is. Hard. It was hit flat, and it was dying on. He
and
came forward, and Michael Dover's enterprise has come to an end. Right?
Yes,
and
38.
And the score is 56 for 2 in the 7th over of the innings. 1 over to come after this one. And Ephraim Pollard,
Ephraim Pollard, yes.
Ephraim Pollard has managed.
Again, it was another slow delivery to hit it more over straightish long on, and instead he hitting it towards the wide long off position, and the fielder was able to effect a very good catch.
So Pollard is outside the line of the off stump, full length delivery, and a wild swing there by the batsman Larry Joseph. He doesn't make contact. He's on 3, and we've had 4 balls in the 7th over. 1 over to come after this one. At one point, All Saints Pythons look to be in a position to get maybe as far as in that vicinity, but now it's going to be very, very difficult for them. Ball away by Larry Joseph down towards the backward square position for the second. So we're just trying to identify the fielder who caught that ball on the boundary. Not been able to verify so far.
Yes, and again, Pollard continues to bowl quite well. Youngster doing very well out there.
So here is, and they get a single to the wicket keeper. 9 for 350.
Yes. In the 6th to concede only 9 runs in total from the over. It's very mixed and keep them off effectiveness.
The main scorer so far been Michael Dover. He was the last man dismissed, and now Larry Joseph.
Yes.
This was the guy who caught that ball, was the fielder. Here is a ball driven into the onside. In over the delayed start has occasioned a reduction in the number of overs. So instead of 10, each side allotted. And down to long off. 7th run. For 3. All Saints Pythons put into bat by Massey United Insurance Combined School in the 10th splash organized by the Antigua and Barbuda Cricket. For the first time since the lockdown in March, the global disease which has been wreaking havoc in the United States and in this part of the world. Score is 60 for 3. And the man on strike, Charan up, and here is Jalen Francis into bolt him, and he goes into the onside. He was playing across the line. Taking low.
Yes, and Ramjan has that unenviable score runs from the get-go.
Into bolt. Off stump. I think
he's been in better for him with the opportunity to hit big ones.
Again, this notion that it's a swiping game because it's 10 over. From 6